Hello, welcome back. So now in this part, we will solve an example. We will take an example of a complex or composite area, and then we will find out the coordinates of centroid of that area. So in that, it is written that we have to locate the centroid of the plate area shown in the figure. So I will now show you the figure. Yes, so this is the figure, and this figure, now you can see this figure is consisting a triangle, a square, a rectangle. Okay, so this figure is consisting three simple area basically. Now the second step is we have to place this area on x and y axis. So as you can see, I have put this area on x and y axis, which is, I mean, y is passing in between the area. In other way, what you can do is you can pass this y axis from the extreme left also, but accordingly then you have to measure the coordinates with reference to that fixed axis. So here I am fixing x and y axis as it is here, which is passing, now y is passing along the, I mean through the body, and x is passing from extreme bottom of the body. So now in this, our first step is to find out the composite parts. So as I said that this area is can be divided into three figures. One figure is this rectangle. Second figure can be the whole square, this whole square. So this whole square can be the second area, and the third area can be this one, which is a negative area, because there is no area, so we will consider this area as a negative area. So the or otherwise what you can do is you can divide this area into this shape, and then the third one as this shape, but I am taking the earlier one, first, second and third. So I have divided the same, as you can see here. This is area 1, this is area 2, and the third area I have shown separately. Now our next step is to find out their x bar, sorry, x approx, y approx, and sorry, yes, because this is area, so we will only find out x approx and y approx for each three area with reference to x axis and y axis. So you can see the third area is slightly away from the y axis and x axis, and in the figure also you can see this figure is away from the y and x axis. So we have to locate it exactly at its position. So here the x approx for area 1, for x approx for the area 1, it will be 1 feet. Similarly, x approx for sorry, y approx for area 1, it will be again 1 feet, because this is a triangle and the height of the triangle is 3 feet. You can see here this is 3 feet, and the CG of triangle lies from the base, I mean the coordinate of CG of the, I mean centroid of triangle, which it can be measured from the base, it will be h by 3. So h is 3, so 3 by 3, it becomes 1 feet. So x approx, y approx of this triangle can be found. Similarly, we can find out x approx and y approx for the square. Now you have to remember that this square is on the left of y axis, which means it is having negative x approx coordinate. This coordinate, because it is on the negative of x side, so here we will be taking x approx as minus 1.5 feet, because it is in the second quadrant. And similarly, y approx for area 2, it will be 1.5 feet, it will be positive. Similarly, if we try to find out uh, x approx and y approx for area 3, so x approx will be, again you can see it is on the left hand side, so x approx will be negative 2.5 feet. Similarly, y approx will be positive 2 feet. So we have found the moment arms also, and our next thing is to find out area also. So area of figure 1, area of figure 2, and area of figure 3, we also need to calculate. Area of figure 3, because you can see it is the cutout, it will be treated as negative area. So I have tabulated all these value on the next slide. Now I will be showing you that. So as I said, we will be calculating moment arms. So moment arms are basically x approx, y approx. So we have already calculated in the previous slide. So now we will tabulate all these values, and we also need to sum those values to find out the x and y bar coordinate of the whole figure. So here you can see I have tabulated this. So I have done 3 division, area 1, area 2, area 3, and we have calculated the area because area 1 is a triangle, so half into 3 by 3, so that is the area for triangle, this one. Similarly, the second area, it is the whole square, so that is 3 by 3, which is 9. Similarly, the third area, which is the negative one, so that is why we have taken negative. So negative 2 into 1, so area becomes minus 2. So the sum of the total area becomes this plus this minus this. So that is the total area. Similarly, we have found x approx and y approx of each figure. So we have already seen that in the previous slide. Now we have to find out their product. A into x approx here. Similarly, for this also. So now in this case, 4.5 will be multiplied by 1, which will be x approx A. This multiplied by this one, so this becomes this value. This becomes this one, so this becomes this value. Now why we are doing this? Because we already know that according to equation 5, x bar formula is integral of x approx dA. Now here the dA is replaced by the regular areas. So that is why this integral of dA, it will be replaced here as summation of x approx multiplied by A. Similarly, upon में summation of A. So this summation of this and this is required to find out this value, and that is why we are doing here this one. Similarly, to find out the y bar, we need to find out the product of A and y approx, and it is written here. So we have already calculated the sum here and here, and this is the sum of area. So now we can find out the coordinate of the whole figure. So the coordinate of whole figure, as I said, this will be the formula, and it is based on equation 5. So putting all the values, so x bar is minus 0.348. Now why this is minus? Because it means the coordinate of the whole figure will be on the left of y-axis. So on the left of the y-axis, it will be having a negative x. Similarly, we can find out the y bar. Putting all the values, we get y bar as positive, this one. So we can approximately locate it also. So you can see here, x bar value is negative 0.348. So it means we have to go to the negative x. So it will be somewhere here. And similarly, the positive y, it will be 1.22. It will be somewhere here. So projecting them like this, so we get the coordinate of this whole figure. So this is the x bar, and this is the y bar that we have just calculated, this one and this one. So that is the process of calculating coordinates of the centroid or CG of an area or body. So in the next part, we will take another example to have more clarity of the topic. Thank you.